I've been training in the martial arts, self-defense, and then teaching it for a long time. And I have more of the little self-defense weapons that have come out over the years than you can count. Many of them aimed at ladies, for ladies self-defense, women's self-defense, gadgets and gadgets to help someone defend themselves. And most of them I would not be comfortable giving to my daughter and having her try to stop me. That's sort of my test. Could my daughter stop me with it? A lot of them, you have to hold on to it with your hand and you have to be within arm's reach. My daughter gets within arm's reach of me, I'll take a strike with something to give one, and mine's going to be a lot worse than hers. And so when I'm looking for something to keep my daughter safe, that's sort of my measure of what I want. And along came Reflex Protect. And it was a company that impressed me so much that it was the first self-defense product that I started endorsing in my safety, self-defense, and active shooter response classes. Then, after a short period of time, the CEO, Joe Anderson, after becoming familiar with my book and the training that I was doing, asked me if I wanted to become the director of active defense training for the company. And I said, certainly. And I joined Reflex Protect as the director of the training. Why was I so impressed? Because it is a CS-based gel that can spray 15 to 20 feet is the real accurate. It goes farther than that, but 15, 20 feet is the real accurate sweet spot. So my daughter could stop me from 15, 20 feet away. I'll never get within arm's reach of her. Now, it comes with a docking station. This can be mounted on a wall somewhere. It can be mounted under a desk, anywhere where you can just quickly reach and pull it out and use it. It comes with inert trainers, so we can practice and train with them. Very important. And there's two safeties. You got that trigger block safety, which I recommend you don't use. It's more for shipping and such. But you have a safety on top, so you can be storing it. It can be safe. Then when you grab it, you push that up with your thumb, point, and spray. Pretty simple. If you've ever sprayed a Windex bottle, you can spray this. It shoots out in a stream that goes sort of like wasp spray. You see the stream going out and you just zero it in on the guy's face, just like you would zero it in on a wasp hive. So it's very intuitive, it's very simple and easy to use, and it's very effective. Time after time, we've had law enforcement, probably the most skeptical group out there when you're talking about products like this, say, I want to try it. Now, for those of you that don't know, law enforcement officers, when they go to the academy, they have to get sprayed with pepper spray. And then they have to do a few tasks, which they complete before the pepper spray really kicks in, and then they're allowed to go decontaminate. And then it takes them a long time to get back to normal. Every officer that has tried the Presidia gel, which is CS based, it has had almost instantaneous effects. The eyes immediately close and a lot of pain right away. No one has been able to do tasks like they could with the pepper spray. Now, a few have said, oh, I could fight, but it would be with my eyes closed and I'd just be flailing. Fine. If my eyes are closed, my daughter is running away to safety, not fighting me. So that's perfect. If they can't see her, they're not going to catch her. It's not your job to beat people up or restrain them. It's your job as a civilian to make the damage or do enough that you can get to safety. And this will definitely do that. It was formulated for hospitals. And it's been used in hospitals to keep nurses and other healthcare workers safe. Because if you're not familiar with the workplace violence that goes on in hospitals throughout the country, it's pretty terrible. And some nurses have been hurt extremely bad. And that's why many states are passing laws to make it a felony if you batter a healthcare worker and such. So we're trying to stop that battery from happening and giving that nurse or health frontline caregiver a means to defend themselves until security or police get there. an effective means that, like I said, it will blind them, and then they can get to safety. You know, but that wasn't enough for healthcare. They have a duty to take care of people. So they said, we need something to reverse it. And so we actually, the company, I say we because I'm part of the company now, but before I was even part of the company, they went to the chemist, and this Reflex Remove was designed to specifically reverse the effects of the CS. It'll work on OC too, but it's great. It's good on OC. It's great on CS. And the chemists right now are working on a formula to make it even better for OC. But every law enforcement officer that has tried this says that is way better than the decontaminant that they used in the academies and in the force. And we've been told that they're more impressed with that sometimes than the actual. They knew the spray was going to burn. They didn't believe Reflex Remove would reverse it as quickly as it does. And there's videos out there of these people talking about this, neutral, independent law enforcement officers saying it. And then what the company did is, this is great for an institution, a nurse's station, a classroom, on churches, in business offices. These are places it's being installed and mounted, on the wall, under desks and so forth. But a lot of people, it's too bulky, it's too big to carry easily around with you. So came out with the small one. So this one easily will fit in a pocket, right? It easily would go in a purse or a bag or something, be carried. I want it accessible if you need it. So if you got it in a purse and you're worried about walking to your car, you take it out of your purse and you have it in your hand as you walk to the car. Not only are you ready for something, but just the fact that you have it in your hand, that makes you a little bit more aware. And that's a benefit of carrying something like this, is because when you access it, it immediately makes you more aware of your surroundings. Then you're less apt to be a victim in the first place. But if somebody does try something, you have it right there accessible. This doesn't have the trigger, it has the thumb. So you put a thumb in there and spray it. Okay? And there are inert ones to practice with this one too, because we want everybody to practice some before they carry the live product. So that's why I was so impressed with this company. It's why I joined the company. And it's why I have this page here recommending the product, that if you are looking for a non-lethal means to defend yourself, for yourself, your family, for friends, whoever, this is a great alternative. No, it's not a magic wand. Nothing is a magic wand out there, but it is the best non-lethal product that I know of to help keep you safe.